All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the man who taught me this truth. I would like to say shalom to you, Akim, and you few Aqua, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. It's your brother Micah Allah coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, Lord willing to edify. And the title of this lesson is simply, the Israelite man is the prize. You see, the Israelite man is the prize. And this is mainly, speaking about the Israelite man of the elect, you see, or as of right now, the hopeful elect, And as you can see, as times, begin to get more evil out here, the value of the Israelite man is going to continue to increase, you see? And that's all through the Lord's prophecies coming to pass, you see? And I got a video right here pulled up, that I came across, and it reminded me of, Isaiah 4:1, of course, but also, how these women are going to be when all hell break loose, on how they're going to try to get with the men of the Lord, and they're going to, try to, seek comfort, or seek for, a man of value. And of course, dealing with this Jake in the world, this dude here named King 68, he about to go into this story with basically Eve was basically stalking him. You know what I'm saying? And how much more in the times that we in. And as, you seeing things are not getting better in America for these women. More women are becoming homeless. They're losing their jobs. And basically Esau is taking away, those goodies that they wholeheartedly cleave to and boasted themselves in. So eventually all of these things are going to be taken away from them. And then what's going to be left? They're going to be left with nothing. And then they're going to want to crawl back to the men of the Lord. But just like how you had, these certain celebrities, people like Michael Jackson, women literally damn near having heart attacks, for Michael Jackson performing. Well, how much more for the men of the Lord? How much more for the Israelite man? But let's get straight into it.
Y'all remember the stalker from the gym? That day, chat, I was with an influencer. I was streaming at the gym, right? That stalker found me, ended up paying for a day pass, got in the gym to look for me, found me in the back, and approached me. Never seen this lady a day in my life. This shit fucked me up, right? She literally stood there and watched me. It was like a scary movie. So I go to the restroom. I'm texting Steve. I'm like, yo, Steve, go up to her, ask her like how she know me. I just was curious. I was curious to like what was going through her head. She said she was married to me for 3 years. And I'm her husband. That's what she said, chat. It was believable. Like she said it like with no hesitation, in a calm manner. We was on BRB on stream, so I told Steve, look, take it off BRB so we could stream it just in case some shit go down. Like we want to make sure like, that shit is on camera. So I come out the bathroom. Tell me why the girl starts like sprinting at me, chat. And then I get kind of shook. I ain't gonna lie. The way she sprinted at me, chat, she was smiling. It was like some scary movie shit. Mind you, the people at the gym wasn't doing nothing. Like they came last minute. I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a nightmare low key because she started chasing the nigga. And then I had to like walk back into the bathroom like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, you feel me? So boom, somebody that works at the gym comes around the corner. It's like, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, look, I don't know this woman. You feel me? Like, yo, like this shit is serious. Like, I don't know her. She just keep running down on me. Last thing I wanted to do, I didn't want to put my hands on the lady. You get what I'm saying? She's mentally ill. So I didn't want to put my hands on her. So I avoided her instead of me just, trying to like bombard her or anything. So after that, the people at the gym escorted her out to the front, but she stayed in the front, chat. She stayed right in the front waiting for me. So I told the people at the gym, I said, look, if I go out this door, she might chase me again, right? So I was like, look, is there another exit where I could just leave, like I want to leave out the back. So they let me leave out the back or whatever. I'm thinking I'm good, Chad. I'm like, all right, cool. I left out the back door. She don't know where I went. I'm going to just like lay off the gym for a while. Maybe she, I'll never see this woman again. Fast forward, Chad. The next day, I'm in a gym in my condo. I'm at the gym doing cardio because every morning I do fasted cardio. I'm at the gym and I get hit up by my little shorty. My little shorty hit me up because she was sleeping. I have a housekeeper. She comes and cleans and she folds the clothes and she does the laundry, whatever, right? My housekeeper usually takes my garbage out a few days a week. So she went out. She tries to open the main door. There's a homeless person laying on the floor, chat. I told my shorty to show the housekeeper the video that happened the day before when the woman approached me, just to see if the housekeeper recognized her, right? The housekeeper said it was the same woman, had the same jacket, because the woman had like a whole winter jacket on. Yo, the woman ended up finding out where I lived, chat. Like she was laying on my door, chat. The joint walked up 45 floors and found my door. I don't know how she did it, chat. Y'all remember the stalker from the gym?
So yeah, man. So this Eve was head over heels for Jake. You know what I'm saying? But how much more, are women gonna be heads over heels for the man of the Lord? Because there's gonna be, life or death at that point. Because society is gonna ultimately collapse. Things are gonna change. So, these different comforts that people have now, all of that's gonna be taken away. You're not gonna have nobody going to a gym in that day. You're not gonna have nobody, stalking their favorite celebrity. You're not gonna have none of that. All eyes is gonna be on the man of the Lord, the man of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because the Israelite man is the prize. Now, of course, Jake in the world, have received their constellation on this side. But really, the Israelite man is the prize, you see? Because, as the scripture speak about, the mighty men are going to, cry there bitterly for the times that we in, you see? Because a person like this is not concerned with Jacob's trouble, And I'm pretty sure King 6-8 and came across the prophets or heard the prophets because he lives in Miami. You got brothers in Miami, So I'm pretty sure he's came across the prophets. But he's not concerned with, all hell breaking loose. He doesn't know Yahweh Shema Shai. So that means he's not the prize, But getting straight into it, this Proverbs 4 and verse 7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. It says, exalt her. And this is why it's important to have this knowledge, you see, and basically believe the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, because this puts us above these people in the world through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, because this is information that could save your life, you see. Because during the time of a famine, a person like King 6-8 is not going to know what to do, When he's met with the sea hip, he's not going to know to trust and rely wholeheartedly on Yahweh Shema Shai for that salvation. You see, only the man of the Lord is going to know that. It says, exalt her, meaning exalt wisdom. And she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee honor when thou dost embrace her, you see. So wisdom is going to promote us in these last days, you see. This is what's going to promote us. So your most wisest guy out here in the world that know how to make money in this society, that has the status, that's already exalted, they're going to be humbled, you see. They're going to be brought low But the men of the elect are going to be exalted, you see? And that's going to be because of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the hopeful elect possess, you see? Because knowing Yahweh Shema Shai and fearing the Lord, that is wisdom. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, you see? So the Lord said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, and not just any ordinary man, but a man of the elect. Is going to be likened unto, well, it's going to be likened more precious than fine gold. And everybody loves gold, you see? Everybody deems gold as valuable, you see? And that's exactly how the men of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be viewed in these times. And it's going to prove it. This Isaiah 4 and 1 in the GNT. It says, when that time comes, 7 women, E don't like this right here. When that time comes, so when all hell break loose, when society collapse, when the sea hip is on the scene, martial law is declared, 7 women will grab hold of one man, and that's a man of the elect, and say, we can feed and clothe ourselves, but please let us say you are our husband, so that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried, you see? And this is going to be the spirit that all women are going to be in when society ultimately collapses. So that's going to be when the Israelite man's value is going to be noticed, you see? It's going to be acknowledged, because you're not going to have any distractions of a fucking celebrity in that day. You're not going to have distractions of a millionaire in that day, because you got women concerned about, they man or a man making 100,000 a fucking month. That's not going to be on her mind when she's starving, when she ain't bathed in a week. That's not going to be on her mind. Her mind is going to be geared towards finding a man that can sustain her. And that's when the men of the elect is going to have the pick of the litter in that time. See, you women, you have your options now with JoJo, Man, Christopher, the sophisticated Christopher, the nigga, the adulterous nigga, you know what I'm saying? You having your fun with them now. Darrell. So you having your fun now with having options. But guess what? The Lord is flipping the tables now and putting things back in his proper order to where the Israelite man is going to have the pick of the litter. So we're going to be able to either accept you or reject you. You see? So Lord willing, that was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the man who taught me this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.